everybody, and welcome back to those who were among us, who were here for the last stream. So, what I did in between was I modded this game a bit. So this was before all of this. Before I modded this, I had the mods only to this point, and Wolfio, hi there. So now we got Don't Block Door. Where is my weapon? Show Drafty's weapon. Animals Logic, Minimap, All-Out Tool, Pick Up and Haul, and While You're Up numbers. Really just an assorted amount of quality of life mods, but I really started to lose the fun with this gameplay, and you know, that's definitely the point where you should do something about it. So Rimworld without options to enhance the hauling part and all really doesn't get me there. That's why mods are there. Yeah, I wanted to do a vanilla run, but Archonexus, I can't play for Archonexus with vanilla. So now let's see. I'll definitely shoot these. Simple reason there is I don't want these mech assemblers to start. The countdown activator is at 0.7 hours, but that means we're going to be in trouble. We got a defoliator ship here, so there's a lot of fun here on the map as well. I could stress out my alliance with the Reithridarians, but that would end up with no more alliance with the Reithridarians. We got a heavy charge blaster and another heavy charge blaster, so no inferno cannons at least. This is a disgusting situation, because overall, you know, I don't really want to wait until these assemblers got their job done. But if I remember correctly, the first mechanoids the assemblers want to spawn will immediately spawn once they're activated. So, well, we're going to do it like that. I'll spawn reinforcements if necessary, but we're going to start bombarding that stuff here. So my dudes are, let's see, how well rested are they? Not really. Okay, we're going to wait until the morning at least, because that'd be pretty silly. Mech drop beacon and summon reinforcements and drop pods nearby. Okay, so we had a drop pod beacon as well. Nice. So, well, that's a pretty sick situation, but one good thing is still there's unstable power cells. So there is a certain chance that these will just go away, you know. If I'll hit a shell here, that explosion might be actually killing somebody. At least I'll get rid of the turrets for sure. I don't know how much of the explosion will be soaked up by the walls, but we'll see about that. Okay, so horrible situations. This is really bad. This is as bad as it can be, basically. So, how many shots do we have in these barrels? 18 each. How much time? 0.6 days. Alright. So, my people, get on your feet, it's breakfast time. Alright. Lumi... Oh god, Hammer had prioritized work. Okay, Hammer will rest as long as we can. Cobra and a Bonby. Let's bombard that thing. I mean, they are already awake, so I can't worsen the situation in that regard. Jeez. The potheads again with 62% moving speed. Alright. So we'll have a very interesting pattern here in our shots. Okay, let's go. Oh boy, that was a good one. I mean, this doesn't really impress centipedes, but... Are they actually attacking me now? It really looks as if they want to. Okay. Did I actually activate the entire bunch with that shot? I mean, that would be quite good for us. Okay. So... looks like... let's forbid that door. Or not. So that's quite unfortunate, but I want to take the situation, or do I? Well, whatever. That wolf just took a very, very bad decision. I can't change that. Lowly, hi there. Happy to see ya. Okay, guys. So let's put our people into formation. Alright, first enemies are entering the mosh pit. So I'm going to bring Victoria into position there. Ipe, you're not supposed to go there. So... why do I have that engine block still here? Questions, no answers. Okay, let's see. Going to get rid of that thing? Yeah, okay. Too bad. So, next step will be yet another enemy I'm not too worried about. So the centipedes, I want to face tank them as hard as I can. That's why I didn't send the animals yet. Because it's not time for the animals yet. Alright. So now we're going to go for the animal release. And, well, I like the idea of a smoke pop here. You know, why not? Could help. It definitely doesn't hurt us.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the follow, Lily. Appreciate it. So, let's see. Our animals are getting in there, and Hammer is taking the best moment for a mental breakdown. Okay, there we go. So Bika catch the bullet. Death in 13 hours. Timberwolf dead. Well, those Timberwolves, I gotta admit, they are meant as a expendable resource. Victoria is now tanking the centipede. That's why I got her in front. Victoria is a non-violent 82-year-old woman. Oh no, see, she's 79, I'm sorry. But she's one of the best tanks my colony has to offer. Finest power armor the Empire, our colony can't provide. Okay, so the Thrumbo got no immediate danger. We got to patch up Bika. Let's let Lumi do that, she's bad at that. So... hey, Huron, welcome. Yeah, well, my dude died at, my Grim Dawn dude died. That's what you missed. I died in the at the end boss of the Steps of Torment. Silly mistake from my side. Okay, we're not done here yet. We're only got 0.3 days left. Okay, so this was only part of the problem. Let's shell that. Don't die when I'm not watching, and it actually happened. Yeah, well, I didn't do that on purpose. So, well, I'll learn my lesson out of that. It was a very important lesson. I'm not gonna go for elite areas again before I am totally confident with all my resistances and whatnot. So there's a high chance that we're going to have... Okay. The assemblers explode on us. Or... no. Yeah, well, we're going to get a centipede on us. Can't change that. Oh, okay. We've successfully managed to deal with two of them, so we're going to successfully manage to deal with one of them, I guess. So, Victoria needs treatment, yeah. Yeah, whatever. We can, or we might as well stop that. Well, the problem, Hyorin, was that I thought the boss had lightning damage, and in fact he had cold damage, so I went for the wrong modifications, and, well, then he fried me. Okay, so we're going to have to fight another centipede. Okay. So let's see, after that, how much time do I have? 1.1 days, okay. So we'll have to work around that. So... Could that wolf please just fight? Instead of waiting to die? Alright. I'll also... Well, maybe not. So, okay. Seems like my wolf wants to do that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that character, Garn. The only thing I'm sad about is that I didn't manage to get into the DLC content. That's really the only thing that I would have liked to see still, but... well, I guess there's always something. Okay, here we go. There we are. My favorite strategy. Putting the extremely old lady in front of the centipedes and letting her tank that. Although she's gonna be down soon. It's like my Beastmasters are out of business here. Yeah, she's down now. There's not too much centipede left, so I hope it'll go good. Or turrets are all out of ammo as well. Alright, good. So... I'll take Cobra and Ipe now, and get rid of that problem. For good. So... because I don't want another spawn on me. That was already bad enough. So nobody rescuing Victoria again. These guys. Doug, hi there. So happy to see you. Well, to end the sentence that I started here, and I feel like I'm quite okay with having to start anew, because you know me, I love starting I love starting new runs, and therefore it's more like a benefit than anything else. So Although, well, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't react better there, but I guess that's normal. Okay, so we actually did it, my friends. We actually did it. Cobra, don't get lazy here. We got fancy holding mods installed from now on. Use them, my friend. Okay, so we did it. We kicked some mechanoid butt. There's more mechanoid butt to kick, but it's okay. Colonist left unburied. Did nobody put, Why is McGee out there? Whatever. I'm just so happy that we made it without, without somebody dying here. Okay. Bloomy? Starving? Yeah. We saved them. So, I need to get some valuables together here and shoot it over to the Resridarians to make them, to make sure our alliance is not going to end here. Oh, come on, you guys. That poor Wolfie. So, I also run numbers now, so I got a better overview over the skills here in the colony. Little quality of life things. So, well, I could just put all the flake I got into the launcher and try to make these people happy with that. Is that autobong loaded? Yes, it is. Stuff. Extreme break risk. Well, it's all gonna be better as soon as I'm done with all the power armor crafting that I got in my schedule. Because, you know, power armor crafting was always more important than prosthetics crafting for the sake of happiness of people, you might want to say so. Somebody please, for the love of God, clean out that infirmary. It's making me sick to see that room like that. Okay. So, still that bunch of mechanoid to go, but one thing at a time. For now, I feel pretty good with the victory we got there. So, oh yeah, we got biosculpted pots for everybody. Did that the last episode. Didn't assign them to the people yet, though. Might just want to do that today. Though, well, I hope that this colony will now break out of its cycle of misery now that I got some efficiency mod rolling. Because it was kind of horrible to see that so much work in this colony just didn't get done because people were incapable of holding correctly, for example. You know, life's rough when you don't have more mods. So, oh yeah, I got a nice idea what we're going to do. Oh, wait a sec, there's a book of trader. I don't think they'd win that, so as tempted as I am, I don't want to just kill them, and the defoliatorship doesn't really matter here. It would have been a really tempting opportunity to blast them away, but I would also blast away the opportunity to earn some silver, you know. Now, who's my best dude for that? Gracie is my best talker. Okay. So happy that I did install a couple of mods here. Alright. Let's check this out. So we could sell a couple of animals here. Let's sell away a couple of these dromedaries. It's okay. Then these dudes have 800 silver loaded, not more. They're selling what? Oh, I got bionic ears. I should actually start installing those. And an aesthetic nose. It's time for beauty surgeries today. So they got cloth. I'm not buying that. Do they have anything that I'd like? Doesn't seem like they do. The only thing I like about them is their silver. So we're going to give them flake until they give me all their silver. And that's how we traded with the Marulo people. Okay. There we go. Let's see. So my thought was we're going to do it as follows. Oh, I can load in animals. Fancy. So, okay, that changes everything. We're going to have... Here, I got only pregnant boomalopes here, so I can't give away to the male boomalopes. It's no problem. There's... And even if they would stop breeding, I'd be not really sad about that. Okay. 240 kilo. Wait a sec. That's too much, isn't it? How does it, I'm quite, shouldn't this be showing how much capacity that pod has? It feels so weirdly bugged. Anywho, who cares? I'm going to send them all of my silver. And I'm also going to send all of my drugs. So that means the transport pod is full, or it's bugged. It seems bugged to me. I loaded it once, and then I unloaded it, and... Yeah, well, Wolfio, the thing is, I want to go for the Archonexus ending, and to do this, I need to allocate 350,000 colony wealth. And what can I say? Going for drugs is a very efficient way to grow your own money, basically. And you see, we got a nice little plantation here. Ben, hi there. Happy to see you. Hope you're having a good time. So another thing was crossing my mind. Why the hell do I still have that wall here? It doesn't really serve any purpose except for slowing down the movement of my dudes. Yeah, well, that's the big challenge behind that. That's the big reason why I didn't use my fabrication bench for anything else than crafting a huge load of marine armors for my people. Because I know that that kind of wealth in my colony does attract evil people. So, let's see. We need 3 more of those. And so I skipped out on all these nice surgeries there. Oh, hi there. So happy to see ya. Okay. So why do I have the feeling as if nothing's getting done? Probably because nothing's getting done. Well, Hawk is crafting some shells. Alright. Gracie's sleeping. Let's see. And then Gracie's meditating. And what's Gracie doing afterwards? Smoking a reefer. Okay. Now she's building a mini turret, okay. was wondering whether or not there'd be useful things coming soon. Whoa, okay. The whole battery array burned. Okay. It's quite scary. Back in 14 hours? Alright. So, let's see. Let's go for a fresh transport pod here. Okay. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, I built that crematorium, so we can now finally cremate corpses. All of the rotten corpses. Ah, look at that. Maybe this will also do something against the unhappiness that we don't have to look at all that crappy, at all these crappy bodies anymore. I mean, this place had corpse bile all over the place. I'd be pretty pissed about that too. I mean, Cobra is going crazy there. Doing nothing except incinerating stuff. Okay, so let's see. Oh, our power went off. Not cool. Oh, by the way, Gracie, please be so kind. I had a bad feeling about this, you know. Alright. It's a bit funny that all the dead corpses are basically in the village square. Yeah, I know. I also don't know why this is session 49. You know? This is session 49 and I didn't manage to build a crematorium before. I have literally no clue how that could happen. Usually I'm pretty quick with those. I don't know. That's weirding me out. Somehow, my cables might have burned down. Let's check that. No, it's all fine. I think just that my colony might need a little bit more power generation now that we've upgraded our power consumption again. Alright. Put Wallet back onto the earth, back under the earth, guys. And Hawk is food binging. You know my place. There's never a boring moment. Tortoises. Okay. Tortoise migration. Sure. Oh yeah, guys, and here's another thing. A Banbi. Making marine armor. No, I don't want to stop you from doing that. But Cobra, yeah, you're the right kind of guy. This is providing cover for my enemies. It's bad. I don't want to have that there. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Zen. I mean, I did add a couple of quality of life mods now because I didn't I couldn't bear with vanilla hauling anymore. I just wasn't able to get to play with that anymore because, you know, vanilla hauling has been made in hell. As soon as your colony is growing above a certain size, that's the word, it's basically either you use one or two, or well, more likely 2 pawns just for hauling, or you accept that your place will succumb into chaos. Hauling is what I'm having way more of a beef with. So here we go. That's how it should look like. Okay, so my plan stays the same. I'm going to pod over a lot of valuables to the Resredarians because I need their goodwill. They are such important allies. Whenever some shit goes down, I love to summon the allies. It's one of my favorite things to do. Alright, Hawk's no longer picking out on food. That's good. So, is there any chance that we could get somebody exclusively on cleaning? I mean, I do have a couple of people that do the hauling, so let's see what happens if Ipe is exclusively on cleaning, you know? Because seriously, this does go on my nerves. Okay, the wolves are propagating quite well. That's a good thing. And we've, it's even raining! Hey, you know how rarely it rains here? So, a Bonbee. Yeah, making that a Marino. You know. These things have so many work units. It just takes a while. Okay, but here's one thing. Gracie, she's gonna get that aesthetic nose now. Because, you know, she's the boss of this cult. To everybody who's new to the whole concept here, so Gracie leads a cult that believes that the whole existence is not real, and her whole crusade for the Archonexus is an attempt to escape this reality where nothing is real. That's why that cult is also pretty messed up. So cannibalism is no problem because people are not real anyways. Corpses are okay because they're not real anyways. Bonding is not okay because animals aren't real anyways, and so on and so forth. So, drug use essential, yeah. You know, that's the only way how to get behind the false reality. Cotton plant has died because of poison? Did I miss something? Alright, Raphael. Don't you dare to botch up your surgery on the boss. Okay. Aesthetic nose. Huzzah. Beauty +1. Ha! Even better than the old one. So, you know, while we're at it, let's go for the bionic ear as well. Yeah. Well, Sen, the whole story behind that always entertained me a lot. Because these people are at the same time very screwed up, but also very sympathetic. Okay, so Gracie now got a... Wait a sec. Didn't I, What? What happened to that operation? I didn't get any readout. What did I miss? Okay, let's try that again. And a mechanoid cluster for goodwill. Hell no. Even with shields, those are the worst. Emu self-tamed, okay. Cobra. Yeah, medical 12, I'll allow you that. Okay. So I assume that Raphael just cancelled the operation in between? It's the only thing that would make some sense to me. So we're going to need a new bionic leg for her as well, but one thing at a time. It did not fail, no. No, I only had 2 bionic ears to begin with, and one is now implanted, and the other one is still in the warehouse, so I assume he just stopped the operation mid-air, and then sometimes they do that, you know? Sometimes they are like, nah, I'm done with this, somebody else can finish, and then no resources get used. So it's the best assumption that I can take here. Okay. Oh yeah, we can launch that thing now. Drug and money delivery. 60 points of goodwill. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty useful move for us. At the same time, well, let's see. 1,000 units of steel there. Ah, that's tempting. Well, this is an odd picture, isn't it? But the animals here in the pen, they can't live off of what we have here, so... Colonist needs rescue. Gracie. Gracie puked into the infirmary. I'm running low on herbal meds. So... Died because of poison. Usually... That's a sign of lack of light. That happens, but whatever. Okay. So let's check out the wildlife. So we'll tame the dromedaries and sell them away, I'd say. It's the easiest way to get the job done, but then again, no. After a second thought, I don't want my people to get too close to that defoliatorship. That's just way too dangerous for my taste. Instead, we're going to launch another caravan. Let's see. Oh, they have a restock since my last visit. Wonderful. Okay. So it's time for some caravanneering. Gracie needs a gun again. Let's send Gracie and Bika. Then the carry capacity animals. Not too many. Wow. Really got not too many animals to carry stuff with. Well, that's okay. So, I'll bring 500 units of chem fuel. I'll also bring Lake. And beyond that, we don't have too many tradable goods, sadly. But that's okay. We don't need that much. So I'm super happy that I actually did that. Oh, wait a sec. That I actually did install those quality of life mods, because it seriously makes everything so much easier. So, here. These areas are still marked for animal consumption. It's, of course, absolutely not desirable, because animals don't get the proper amount of efficiency out of these plants. Okay, here we go. So, Gracie, would you kindly get your gun back? Okay. A combat supplying trade ship. Wonderful. Let's see. Combat suppliers are also pretty cool. They like to buy my old junk as well, as it seems, but... Oh, they're selling reinforced barrels. Oh man, I wish I had that kind of money right now, but I don't. Phoenix armor, prestige cataphract armor. Oh man, all the good stuff. Joe, welcome. So happy to see you. All right, so the caravan is starting. Wonderful. So these are dying because of poison. I don't quite get it. Usually that only happens when plants are below a roof, but these aren't. And isn't there anybody interested in mining? So there's no path to that one. I see. So we're going to carve our path here. Okay, did your plants just die of poison? Ah, yeah. You're absolutely right. That must be the reason. The defoliator ship's radius is 100 by now. It doesn't even get displayed correctly anymore. But 100 is the maximum amount. And that's the reason, yeah. That's why. Yeah, luckily 100 is max. And luckily we're living in the desert, so I wasn't able to be bothered with removing them, you know. Because little do I care. I'll wreck them next time when a big raid passes this way or something like that, you know. These can also be useful, after all. Okay, so I got quite the abundance of cloth right now. Oh, Mabrod. Okay, so let's see. I got that chem fuel for sale and flake. So let's see. Oh, a prosthetic leg, but no thanks. Bionic spine. Yeah, I'll buy that. Let's see. A minigun. Oh, tempting. But no. Plasma sword. No. None of these are too interesting here. Let's, bring as much steel as we can carry, I'd say. Because, you know, steel is just a very, very important resource. That's true, Sam. That's true. Luckily, it wasn't a psychic drone. When the psychic drone ship parts are the worst. Those you have to take care of. Ideally as quick as possible before they stack up a stupidly high moral debuff on your colony. So let's see, there's one more dromedary left. And grab our guns and get rid of that ostrich. Bang, bang, boom, boom. Alright, got that. So, Abanbi. I bet Abanbi is just too busy making those marine armors. By the way, yeah. She is. And cooking. Okay. Alright, but she's also getting done with the first marine armor soon. That's good. I mean, then we still got to craft all these helmets. So we're far from being done here yet. But, you know. Okay, so we're just going to delete these tiles here as well. New lovers. Hammer and Lumi. Aw, that's good. Lumi always had extreme mood problems. This is among the best news that I've had since a while. So let's see, Lumi's room. We'll have to clean out those rooms first to get a picture of their beauty. So, that room is very impressive. This room is somewhat impressive. Okay, so we're going to put down a steel double bed. Is Victoria a good constructor? I mean, worst case, you can just dig into the mountain and make a sunlap or stuff. Yeah, that's true. I mean, this place here has so much opportunity. But I still suffer a bit with the wealth allocation part. It's really hard to get 350,000 together. Ugh. Okay, hi there. That's so many of these in such a short amount of time. But yeah, okay, nice. I mean, I consider myself quite lucky here, because overall there's literally nothing bad about this. They don't even have... Oh, they have a countdown activator. So that means I'll have to provide a new zone here. That's important. So let's see. Let's call that mech safety. So invert that and clear out. Well, let's just clear out the entire section of the map down here. Just to make sure that nobody accidentally roams in there and gets toasted because of roaming mechanoids, but beyond that. So we just need to assign that to my dudes, and that's that. I don't know, Sen, if that's the reason. I had a lot of tribal raids in that run. I just think that my wealth now is too high for human attackers. Well, that's not entirely right, but you know what I mean. The higher your money grows, the more likely other attackers are inbound, or at least that was my impression. So, okay, Gracie's caravan just made it in time, because they will most likely be the last caravan I'll have for quite some time now, because obvious reasons. Moving 16%. Ah, she's on withdrawal. Okay. Well. Oh, we're going to need... Ah, she's running a peg leg there. I see. But that makes a lot more sense. So... Crisis of belief on Gracie. No, Gracie. You, among all of us, are not supposed to lose your beliefs. She already went wild for a couple of days, together with 2 other people. That was really brutal. So I'm going to be back in a minute, my friends. I'll have to see a place and... Cookies aren't done yet, Joe. As far as I've seen things they are still being decorated. Yeah. But don't you worry, there's gonna be proof photography. It's the wealth only after 45 degree durators. Oh, thank you, Sen. That's That's a number that I didn't know about. Always appreciate to have some updated info there. So, let's see. Abanbi is playing chess. Well, why not? Gotta be, I want to micromanage Abanbi here a little bit more. Just to get that one marine armor done. I hate it when they leave their jobs almost finished. Alright, so she made a good one. Alright. Now she's, it's okay to smoke a reefer, you know. So, Aoba. Ah, paralytic abasia. Little do I care. So, how can I afford to keep a Thrumbo? Well, with lots of rice and potatoes. That's how. We got a pretty insane agricultural operation running here altogether. That's how I keep the animals here running as well. Well, Wolfio, if your animals are eating trees, there's a thing you can do. I have on my animals here also zones, like animal zones, and as you can see here, I'll show you like that. I excluded all the areas where I plant stuff here. As you see it, there's everywhere excluded areas for the animals, so they don't eat everything. Also excluded the area for the Sequars. If you don't do that, they go rampant and crazy with all your field fruits. But with that zoning, you have a good life. That's at least how I do it. I'm pretty sure they won't eat from spaces that are not allowed for them to be entered. No. But they will still eat from all the fields that they are eligible to. I mean, they only eat trees because they have a high nutrition value. Well, so far I haven't had much trouble with that Thrumbo. I don't know. But I gotta admit, usually I don't run Thrumbos because, well, they're pretty difficult to keep happy. But this time, well, what can I say? It worked out quite decently. So, Gracie, why are you actually struggling so hard with everything? So we really got to help her here a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft a couple of bionics for her. Make her good as new, you know. So, well... Oh, Hawk started another marine armor. Nice. So, the bionic leg job goes there. I mean, we're running low on plasteel again. And carabineering is going harder and harder as well. I don't like that. So, Cobra and Abanbi had a physical argument about Abanbi's ears. Okay. Abanbi didn't even suffer a scratch. That's good. Right. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to have a lot of problems with producing some bionic leg for Gracie, but her movement seems to be standard on 16% now, and that's pretty bad. The frailty on her torso is really horrible, but well. I mean, Gracie is 61 years old after all. Should start rejuvenating her a little bit more often. How about that? So, age reversal cycle for Gracie. with this, during this opportunity, she's also gonna be able to chill out a bit, you know? There we go. She wasn't doing anything besides wriggling anyways. Enjoy your vacation, Gracie. You deserve. Okay. So, sandstone chunk. And we're making dusters out of pretty much everything. Good. Okay, we just didn't get the workload done yet. And Hawk still actually found the necessary resources to create a bionic leg. Nice. Because, you know, caravanneering is a no-go now until I got rid of that mechanoid cluster here. I don't want to accidentally stumble while traveling in or out of my map into that. This is seriously some piece of bad news. And that tip there, Sen, regarding the hay grass is a good one. So when your animals eat the plants before they are grown out, they actually waste a lot of nutrition there. Way more efficient if they only get to eat the finished product, if you might want to say so. All right. So the countdown activator is almost there. So this dude here is just dying here slowly. Okay. Smoke leaf addiction. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we're at Reefer Town. Got reefers for days. So what's Bon be doing? Cooking here. Okay. So we got quite an supply of rice. Whereas the potato supply ain't that good. Hey! Nice to see you there. Thanks for liking those YouTube videos. Your name is very difficult to pronounce in English, but it's not too much of a problem. Just saw your follow a couple of days ago. So we got 1,200 smoke leaf leaves here, and another 900 here, so we got to process some reefers. For real. Okay. Is that regarded as cooking work or not? So, synthesized drugs is crafting work, okay. So let's put Bika on that job as well. Because we really got a very, very full stockpile there. Okay, so the workload on this colony is still sky high. I mean, well, we're getting it done to some degree, but it's still a very problematic situation altogether. So, this storage area here is clearly not large enough. And what the heck? When did I configure that? Okay, that's an explanation for the issue. We're of course going to do reefers forever. Okay. Then they'll stop working like that now. Alright, good. Probably just slam down the third one there. What? Styling stations, interaction. Oh. And we're going to drop it down this way. Hammer, would you kindly? Okay. There we go. The more workspaces we got, the better, I'd say. No streamer gets your name right. Well, now you provoked me. Ist nur ein bisschen schwierig, wenn man die ganze Zeit Englisch spricht, aber Lesehäkschen kriege ich schon raus als Deutsche. So, there you go. That was all the German you'll get from my side, but I actually have to switch from one language to another. Otherwise, I really have a hard time pronouncing things correctly. It's quite amusing to me whenever I realize that. So, here we go. Hawk did that, bionic leg. Wonderful. Okay, so what do we have here in store? I have a bionic spine and a bionic leg and a huge harvest of drug material here. Huge. Wow. Okay. Got to get that processed soon. I mean, how much time do we have for these 27 days? Ooh, okay. Oh, hi there. Ship chunk. Let's take that. Talk most of the day English as well. I see. Well, same goes for me here as well. I mean, I only started with that habit when I started that job, but well. Okay. So probably I don't have cables for that. I see. I was just considering whether or not I'd bring in more turrets here, but Facebook for a gaming company moving American soldiers around Germany. Oh, that's interesting. Wolfio, my dad was working for the U.S. Army. That was actually the other way around. He was a German working for the U.S. government, but was working with a lot of American soldiers there as well, because it was part of the administrative operations that kept the homes rolling for the soldiers in Germany here. Regional dialects and accents, yeah, well, UK certainly provides all manner of craziness there. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I think Cassandra is ought to fling some BS at me soon again. And why is nobody except for Victoria doing the job? Party! That's why, because they're too busy partying. Well, Victoria rolled so many reefers, she's now binging a bit. That's okay. Okay. Gracie is going to be out of the H reversal in 20 hours. Good stuff. The Grand Building Quest. Goodwill 86 of the Empire. No, never. You know, in this playthrough, we have a beef with the Empire people. As rude as it might. I never had trouble understanding people talking English until I met an Englishman. What difficulty am I running? I can't remember anymore. It's been a while. 155%. I think 155 was Blood and Dust. I think 220 was Losing is Fun. I think this actually runs on Blood and Dust without the friendly fire, because I hate friendly fire. They still catch both bullets as at times. I still got no clue why, but whatever. Hey Kale, welcome. Yeah, it's a strange mod where you're living on a planet without cultivation powers, only bionics and drugs and cannibalism. Indeed, a strange mod. Yeah, reefers are going to be legal in Germany soon. Or at least that's what our new government has promised us. I'm really curious to see if that's gonna happen. Drugs are a good replacement. Cobra and Ipe, let's see. They luckily just went for a big bad punch out. Okay. Soon in Germany, aka 15 years. Well, I don't think that it's going to take that long because, you know, our government desperately needs money. There are so many things that need to be done in terms of climate change and such that I'm pretty sure, you know, that's such an excellent way of gathering new money, but yeah. I'll be looking forward to that. There's a lot of critics from the alcohol lobbyists that are outraged about people getting to consume drugs besides them. It's truly outrageous, or something like that. I got no clue. It's a little bit weird. Ridiculous was the word that I was looking for. Don't consume alcohol then. Yeah, exactly. I mean, for example, I can't even drink alcohol. Just, my body can't really process it. Don't have fun while drinking it. I'm no real German. So, let's see. So, I'm running a peg leg here and a regular one here. So, we're going to install the right leg as a bionic one. Here we go. Let's do this. German rights for book for not drinking beer. Well, I tried it. It didn't really work out for me. And I personally think that if a drug like alcohol is legal here in Germany, we might as well be okay with something that has a much lower lethality quote. You know, it's just silly. Okay, surgery fail. Minor surgery fail resulted in death. What the heck? I don't buy this. Like, yeah, well, Wolfio, I dig that. I've grown up between alcoholics as well. It's not fun. So, I'm sorry, but don't know. I'm seriously tempted to just revive her via death mode because honestly, I'm so dead tired of these nonsensical bugs there. Or whatever. Not really bug, but seriously. We tried to replace a peg leg with a bionic leg, and then she dies because of a minor cut at the torso. What kind of BS is that? Medical skills. Now, not for you guys to have a good laugh. Rank 15. So, that's pretty BS, honestly. Pretty annoyed about that. The other day, I had a similar problem with somebody losing an entire arm when I was trying to install a wooden hand. So, well, we're going to keep Gracie here frozen, I'd say. Oh, that's pissing me off so hard, honestly. It feels so much like cheating now to just revive her, but at the same time, it feels like total BS to me to accept now a death of that nature. I mean, a stray bullet or something, okay, but death by attempting to install a prosthesis. Yeah, well, Theo, that's something I can actually accept a lot easier than that, because that doesn't even make sense. I mean, in some way, that dude managed to deal 15 damage into the heart with a minor failure. What? Like just what? So, well, Joe, the percentage chances of Rimworld are also not realistic. I've seen people miss a bullet with 20% hit chance according to the game, like 15 times in a row. That's not how chances are supposed to work. Oh yeah, XCOM has also a really stupid form of RNG. So, yeah, you guys, you can forgive me or you can hate me for that, but we're going to dev mode this. Simply because, you know, Gracie doesn't believe that this is all real anyways, and honestly, I'd be totally okay with a real death, but that's just not how I can accept deaths working. Like, seriously, I'm okay with people dying regularly. That's just taking it too far. I'd be interested how you guys see that, but I personally think that this is I personally consider what happened there as a bug and not as something that's intended to work like that. Well, if I'm asked, it's never happened at all. Honestly, this whole situation didn't happen. So, can somebody please just... Okay, Cobra has food. Can we administer a reefer to this poor old man? He really needs one. Well, I don't like to pull off things like these with the dev mode tool, just because, but I don't know. I really gotta look into that mod for these doctoring things, because I've been lately very annoyed with these doctoring botches. XCOM never missed so many 98% shots. Oh yeah. Okay, Kale. Fine. I deserve that, I guess. Nah. Rimworld is one of those games where I feel like sometimes the game just doesn't reflect my imagination. It's one thing that I really like about this one. I mean, it's bad enough that we lost that bionic leg. I think the leg is gone, so that's enough punishment on its own. Yeah, exactly, Sin. That's why I really use it very sparingly. Actually, I can't remember when I did use the dev mode in a ongoing series before. With that, or, well, it's mostly for fixing bugs, and for me personally, that whole surgery prosthetics thing is highly unrealistic for me. Like, I do understand that accidents happen when you do a brain surgery, a heart surgery, a liver surgery, whatever, but if you just install a prosthetic, like a wooden hand or something like that, the person in regard that lost the arm during that just had it. The person even had no hand in the first place. The hand I had to amputate due to an infection before. So that's the point where I'm like, no, I'm not buying this. Less arbitrary surgery. Oh yeah, thank you, Joe. Appreciate. Because these things, they're just so bad for the immersion. Okay, so what I'm also realizing that my dudes don't seem to be able to get the reefer madness done. Where there's only Victoria crafting these two. Makes me kind of wonder why. Aerial assault. So they want me to raid a place that's guarded by 4 people with 9 people. No, I'm not gonna help you guys. We are enemies, and it stays like that. They almost baited me. Trying to attach prosthetic leg. Oh yeah, that's something I did a lot of times. But that's something I actually accepted every time it happened to me. Because it's okay. That's a derp, you know. Oh, by the way, we don't need the simple meals out here anymore. There's enough food inside the pen here. Broken arm removes foot. Yeah, that's also an option. But going for the wrong side is a timeless classic. Okay. God. Poor Gracie. It's a common mistake in real life, yeah? You say so. Didn't occur to me that often, but... Wow, Gracie's puking all the way over her room. And people randomly keep eating at her place. Stop that as a gathering spot. Okay, Joe, that's an argument. My mechanic removed my trunk door when he changed my oil bags. Alright. So... Hawk and Victoria are crafting. What's Saban be doing? Ah, cooking, of course. Oh, okay. So yeah, we got now workspace for all the crafters here. At least that's something. I mean, this will ultimately increase the wealth of this place in a decent way. It's gonna be very work intense too, but whatever. Is her manipulation that bad? 68%. Well, she's missing a lot of body parts by now. Should actually extract some organs by the next opportunity. Okay, Gracie's back among us. I need to forget that real quick. It feels so wrong, you know. Oh yeah! Cassandra, thanks. More smoke leaf fell from the skies. That's what we needed. Okay. Well, at least I'm starting to grind up the wealth I need. Murderous Rage. Gracie wants to kill Bika. Okay, Gracie. I think it's time to go into the chill-out zone. I mean, Gracie's that slow. There we go. So, basically, Gracie is at that point of life where she's breaking down whenever she's smoking a reefer, but at the same time, she's very addicted to reefers, so she's gonna go for another H reversal cycle. See you all, suckers, in a couple of days. I'm going to youthen myself. I like that part of the story. She's gonna be, I'm going to see how far I'll take that. Maybe she's going to be 25 years old. It's gonna be hard to get done. But, I mean, okay, we can make 5 years a season. It's not that hard. Okay. Now we're increasing wealth. Creating clothes like that, creating drugs like that. This is how we're increasing our well-being. And at the same time, I mean, it's also pretty cool that I think we are pretty well defended after all. Oh boy. The rice fields are burning. No. By the way, I got way too many boomalopes. Oh my god. H reversal demanded. Okay, Hulk. You know what? Here we go. So, I got way too many boomalopes here. So, let's have some fun and slaughter some boomalope babies. Everybody loves that job. I think that's basically one of the worst jobs out there. Okay. That wasn't me. That was my wife. Joe. But I'll let her know. And as far as I've heard things, the cookie crowd just left the building. So I guess I'll have to leave you guys quite soon as well. So, did we get rid of all the boomalope babies now? I think so. Oh no, there was another one. Oh, boomalope killed another animal. That's okay. I got too many anyways. So here we go. So later tonight, I will do another Seralim stream today, where I'm going to revisit the Necromancer class. Oh, don't quote me on that, Sen. And you're misquoting me. I strictly said boomalope babies. So Hammer wants to have a H reversal as well. Yeah, okay. A Manhunter pack. What's in there? Manhunting lynxes. So, let's see. Oh yeah! They're going crazy on each other. I love it. Okay, let's do one thing though. We have to close the doors. Yeah, well, Joe. This, I knew that I kind of like give you a open thing there. Going to hold them open in the future, but we're going to forget that. Okay, so did we just have a spawn of visitors there? I guess so, yeah. They just immediately got annihilated there. Yep, I did. And Joe said bless you, because he heard you sneezing.
Oh, awful.
Just a moment ago. I promised him to tell you.
Thank you.
So, it seems as if the lynxes are actually killing the the mechanoids.
Take a picture of the
I promised them.
cookie pictures.
Cookie pictures.
Yeah, well, I can still do it, but it's not.
So the lynxes were actually killing the centipedes. Wow. Okay, one of the centipedes, 1.5 of the
Come over and you will get some.
Demand cookie cat tax. Yeah, those cats, they were really, I mean... Everything's burning now? Pika, why are you actually doing that? You're not supposed to be allowed to walk there, even. Okay, for some reason they did unassign themselves. Okay, how stupid. So I can't help her. She's going to die out there. I got no clue how she reassigned her self there. Okay, whatever. I can't let my people die like that. You know, that centipede is almost dead, and I need people. I mean, maybe because gone for good anyways, but... You know, one shot from that Inferno Cannon. Luckily, that's not the least little bit of an overpowered weapon. Okay, so I'll bring Lumi. Rescue her there. Alright. Let's see. Seems like we managed to get out there before she died. For whatever reason, that zoning assignment went off on her. So, let's see. Okay, so... Alright, I'll leave the rest like that. I just realized when I wanted to let her die originally that the centipede here in question was already so roughed up that it should have been no problem. I was right about that. And nobody needed to die here. Alright, good stuff. So Hammer wants to H reverse. So here we go. Solar flares over. Well, I'll start with the H reversal once the next one is done. Or whatever. I'm not gonna wait for that. Whatever. Gotta make those people here happy. Well, yeah, the steel walls are burning down there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the next attack there will just destroy the rest of this mechanoid cluster, but I gotta say that mechanoid cluster did actually do a lot for me. I mean, it's a little bit sad that the lynxes were... Oh no, that Bika was that messed up there. But at the same time, I mean, this way, I got a safe queue on the messed up area restrictions there. So, ain't that horrible. I mean, I could just grab my smoke launcher and destroy these dudes here, but why should I destroy a free defense I mean, okay. If I want to go for some carabineering again, it will be quite bad. The enemies are still there, but beyond that, well, quite cool. Okay, so, well, seems like we're good here. Wait a sec. Is there anybody assigned to constructing who's capable of replacing a couple of components here? It's really bad. I need my power supplies at all times. Okay, so I'd say this is a good point to say goodbye for now. I'll be back, like I said, for some Suralim tonight in about, like, 5 hours, I think. 4.5, 5 hours from here. So, thanks for everybody for watching. Follow if you haven't done so already, and catch you all later. Bye-bye!